There is going to be a revolution in the African music industry. There is going to be a change that will not leave anyone nor anything untouched. It is time we had song. Yeah, real songs with meaning. Not just noisy beats and aimless chattering. Abusing too many words to say very little about nothing. Then you call yourself an artist. It is time that we have songs that will jolt your mind, make you contemplate, meditate, and reflect on what is happening around you. It is time we finally have songs that will transform and transmute you into a new African being. There is going to be the great awakening of the African consciousness. Na hizi shida zote zinamkumba Mwafrika kwa sababu amesahau utamaduni, roots, mila za babu zetu. Dedicate yourself to songs that will light up the hot bonfire of the coming African Renaissance. Our society needs radical change to save it from destruction. And if we young men are the leaders of today, then we must demonstrate to these senile, prehistoric, colonial-minded despots clinging to power desperately that you can democratically govern by being responsible. All we have in our hands are our minds, the very essence of our beings. Our minds are the keys to our souls and goals. So do not let your mind be corrupted, compromised, and distorted. Protect, purify, and focus your mind on the coming African Renaissance. Kwa hivyo ni jukumu lenu wasanii kuongoza vita dhidi ya ukabila, ukabaila, ufisadi, ubinafsi, unafiki, ufukara, ukimwi, ukosefu wa kazi, ukame, ukoloni mamboleo, usherati, upumbavu, uhalifu, uuaji, ugaidi, ulevi, uzembe, utumizi wa madawa ya kulevya, uporaji wa rasilimali na raia wa bara la Afrika. It is time to sound loud and clear the beautiful African drum for the coming African Renaissance. It is time a black African man stands tall and kisses his skin passionately, cherishing who he really is, a black African man, not by chance or accident, but by design, divine design. It is time to resurrect the black African saints and prophets. Okoyet Kimyole, Dedan Kimathi, and the Mau Mau, Shaka Zulu, His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie, Steve Biko, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Julius Nyerere, Bob Marley, Lucky Dube, Miriam Makeba, Patrice Lumumba, Louis Farrakhan and the NAACP, Walter Sisulu, Professor Wangari Maathai, Desmond Tutu, Nelson Mandela, Muhammad Ali, Thomas Sankara, Ken Saro-Wiwa, Chinua Achebe, Ali Mazrui, Rosa Parks, Wallace Nyirika, and heed their admonitions. It is time for the rebirth of the aborted, crucified, tortured, suffocated, repressed African baby. It is time for the artists to wake up. For East, West, South, and North, Africa is best. And this is the time for Africa. Time for the African Renaissance. Yes, we Africans. Burning Spear. For they want us to think stupid. A song with a strong meaning and a message. It is time to rise above deadly, inconsequential, retrogressive, myopic, narrow-minded ethnic wranglings and unite ourselves for the imminent African Renaissance. It is time for a new Africa, a new dawn. It is time to come out of that psychological, spiritual, socio-political, and economical shell and shackles that are holding us back. It is time for the African chick to be hatched. It is time that the mighty conquering African lion roared. Bob Marley. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Tupac Shakur, it's up for us to make some changes. We gotta change the way we think, live, and treat each other. Africa's greatest calamity is a total lack of a psychological, spiritual, socio-political, and economical direction. A ship without a radar, a sail and anchor, drifting aimlessly in this vast ocean, heavily infested with great white, western and eastern voracious sharks. It is time to take full responsibility for our sins, for an African is an African's worst enemy. It is time to silence the guns, the bullets and the bombs, stop the bloodshed, the killing and the violence. Too much blood has and is being lost. Too many lives have and are being lost. So look at yourself cleanly on the mirror. Look at your black African soul and skin and know yourself. Black African. Not by chance or accident, but by design. Divine design. You are the new Africa, the new dawn, the change. It is your continent, your destiny. And greedy, corrupt politicians can no longer mentally masturbate you with empty promises of paradise on earth, whilst they drown in this vast ocean of corruption, full of our wealth. None but ourselves can free us from the shackles of tribalism, neo-colonialism, AIDS, pandemic corruption that orchestrates poverty, ignorance, disease and literacy, and just feudalistic distribution of Africa's wealth, despotic aristocratic regimes, fear and human rights abuses, foreign rape and depredation of human and natural resources, alcoholism, drug abuse, architecture violence and war. So feel black deep down in your soul. Think black African deep down in your mind. Walk and talk black African. The promised land is up yonder. It is up to us to get there. I believe in the African Renaissance.
I believe in the African Renaissance.
Of course I believe in the African Renaissance. What do you mean? I believe in the African Renaissance. J'aime Afrique. I love Africa. Io amo l'Africa. Napenda bara la Afrika. Me encanta l'Africa.